I've been watching the Doomsday Castle, looking forward to it every week. I thought I was going to skip that series and never watch it because I thought it was going to be like Doomsday Preppers or anything. But actually, it's interesting. Um, just in the last couple of episodes, I think it's nearly finishing. I saw the girls' clothing. You know, I got nothing against the girls on Doomsday Preppers, nothing like that. But their clothing looked old and trashy, like they couldn't afford to buy new clothing. Um, One of them had all trashed up front end on the jeans, as though, she couldn't afford to buy some new ones. I'm wondering whether the dad says that he's got liver cancer or something, and that tan that he's got isn't a tan after all, because they're always talking about how they're going to finish helping their father with his Doomsday Castle project. It is coming underway, and next week is the last episode. So I wonder what the outcome will be. Um, Brett Senior. I thought when I watched that he might have been, a bit. Anyway, that was my opinion because of the way that he was acting, um, just sort of flamboyant. But then I watched a part of an episode that said that he had been struggling with addiction, alcohol or drugs. I'm not totally sure of which was the first drug of choice. But for the last 3 months, when his other brother that he didn't get along with turned up, and they tried to fix up the problems they had between each other. That was pretty interesting. So yeah, the Doomsday Castle is coming to the end of the series. They've come a long way in building and so on, but where do they get their money from? I'm really not sure about that. And the girls, what's that blonde-haired one? There's the two twins, the two young ones, who are 20, and they say that they're twins. Well, the girls, I don't know the type of environment and why they decide to sleep out in tree huts and stuff like that. But I guess if you're living in a feral environment to toughen you up, you will become feral. And then the dad wants them to soften up and be lovey-dovey sisters and all that sort of stuff. And same with the brothers. He wants them all to be close and lovey-dovey, but at the same time trained to kill at any time, at any notice. So I think that the girls need to be feral, even if it is against each other, because they're going to be dealing with a feral environment. But you can't have one way or the other. Either you're going to live like a feral, or you're going to live like a civilized person. As I said, the younger twin boy, I felt for a little while watching that he was a little bit brainwashed. I don't know why, or that's the producer or the director's way of running the show to make it look like he's a soldier. Um, I don't know if it's soldier of God or soldier of the dad, but he seems a little bit too young to not have had some fun in life. But we're only watching a TV show, so anything above that is probably a bonus if I started looking and watching the tapes on all the real life actors. Um, so anyway, next week's the last episode. I've seen a few little discrepancies there. The father's secret that he wants to finish, and all these parts of all these people of the family of 10 have just sort of like turned up out of the blue, probably dropped their lives to finish off a job that their father started um, 15 or many years ago before that. Um, so wondering if there's going to be a bombshell that he's got cancer of the liver, or um, something that's not right, that's uncurable, and that's why they're helping him fix the the castle. They've done a lot of training programs on that show too that actually would help me learn to survive if I was out in the wilderness with my wife and we had to survive even with an air rifle or our shotgun. So I'm not really sure, but I think our shotgun and 22 would probably help us survive for a while out in the open or out in the bush if there was a doomsday that came up and we had to go in hiding somewhere. Just where we live, we got a ditch and we've got a little moat bridge, so I guess we could hide there for 7 days and no one would find us. Well, that's being stupid. But anyway, the Doomsday Castle has been quite interesting over time to watch.